Hello, my name is Cliff Compo and I'm a partner with Evolutionize. I'd like to welcome you to our session today on the use of Twitter for financial advisors. Our goal for the session? To build a case for you as to why you should consider integrating Twitter into your firm's business development efforts. We'll show you how to get started with Twitter and, importantly, establish basic guidelines for your firm for fielding a compliant Twitter program. But let's start with why you should consider Twitter. In short, to leverage the massive reach potential of this important social network. Are you interested in expanding your prospect base? Efficiently distributing investor-oriented content? Would you like to drive traffic to your website? And at the end of the day, are you interested in driving awareness and consideration among prospective investors for your firm? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you may want to stay tuned and listen to what we're going to talk about as this session unfolds. But in addition to these reasons, another consideration is the adoption curve among financial advisors of social media networking in general and Twitter as well. In a recent Financial Planning Association survey, 43% of the advisors surveyed indicated that they were currently utilizing social networking and social media, including Twitter, in their inbound marketing efforts. From your perspective, why is that important? Because they're meeting with success. Of those who indicated they are using these tools, 60% had indicated, 60%, that they had generated 16 or more leads per year from their activity on these sites. And in addition to the success rate in terms of lead generation, the one benefit of inbound marketing programs and tools such as Twitter is the cost per acquisition advantage that you will enjoy when compared to traditional outbound marketing media outlets. So lead generation, cost efficiency are two good reasons to consider, but there's more. If we look at those companies that are currently utilizing social media for either their business-to-business or business-to-consumer activities, we want to see whether or not they're converting those leads into customers. And let's look specifically at Twitter for a moment. Of those firms that are utilizing Twitter as part of their inbound marketing program in a business-to-consumer setting, 50% have acquired at least one customer from that channel. So lead generation, cost efficiency, customer conversion. Great reasons in terms of integration of Twitter into your program. What do you know about Twitter? Well, from our perspective, there's only two things that you need to know. 50 million users and 50 million tweets per day on average. That's incredible in terms of the potential reach and positive impact on your firm's business development effort. So how do we get started? Well, the good news is it's as easy as going to twitter.com. And as you can see when you get to Twitter's homepage, the sign-up bar is prominently displayed in the upper right-hand corner of the homepage. But before you jump right in, we'd suggest you take a few minutes, go through the Twitter 101 tutorial for some tips and helpful hints in terms of completing your profile and utilizing the social network. So once you're ready, jump in and sign up. Now you're ready to start developing your profile. This is important because this is how individuals will find you, find your firm, secure information on your firm as they seek you as part of the Twitter network. You'll go through and complete name, your Twitter handle. You can upload things such as your firm's logo or photos. You can integrate a description of the services that your firm provides. And you'll note along the right-hand side of the profile page They also provide tips to assist you as you go through so that you can develop an optimal profile, making it as easy as possible for other Twitter community members to find you. It's as easy as that. Now you're set up. Now you're ready to go. So what do you need to know next? Well, I'd like to start with a brief tour of the home page. We happen to be looking at our firm's home page, and I just want to point out in the area here, this is where you would tweet or transmit information. As you're probably already aware, tweets are limited to 140 characters or less, and typically would involve an enticing headline with regard to the subject matter or content that you're looking to share, and a link back via a URL to your website where that compliant content would be hosted. Down here in the main body of the page will be the tweet activity from those individuals that you're following. And in the upper right hand corner you can see the number of individuals or firms that you're following, and in turn those that are following you. On the profile page, this is a reverse chronological recap of all of the tweet activity for your firm. And you can see graphically represented some sampling or all of the individuals that are following your activity. In addition to connecting with other Twitter members, one of the nice things about this tool is the ability to prospect and to find people using their search function. Simply enter the name of the individual or the firm that you would like to seek, hit search, a list of options will come up. If you're interested in following an individual, click on the icon, and over time these individuals will go through the same process and opt to follow your activity. Why is that important? Because, simply stated, that Twitter followers of a firm tend to be more engaged and represent greater lead generation potential for your firm. They can assist in the content distribution area, for example, by retweeting activity communications that you have shared with your followers. In turn, they and their followers may visit your site, post updates, and therefore begin to allow you to benefit from the viral impact of this social networking tool. So now we understand what the cost benefit rationale is for integrating Twitter into our inbound marketing effort. We've learned how to establish our profile and begin to build our list of followers and the business reasons for that. What do we need to know about Twitter from a compliance perspective? We have and always will work in a regulated industry. The good news is that this January, FINRA released Regulatory Notice Rule 1006 and provided specific guidelines for us in terms of our social media website, blog, and social networking activities, including Twitter. We'll share with you some of the compliance basics that you'll want to consider as you look to field a compliant Twitter program. Under the FINRA ruling, Twitter is viewed as a publicly available website, and therefore considered to be an advertisement. Your profile, which is considered static content, should be pre-reviewed by your compliance partner, and that's true for each profile of each advisor from your firm who's going to be a participant in the Twitter program, and certainly any changes to that profile should also be pre-reviewed. Tweets, on the other hand, are considered to be public appearances and should be treated appropriately. Now, one thing we need to be aware of is that in the FINRA ruling, third-party posts are generally not attributable to your firm's communication. So activity by your followers in terms of their tweets or retweets are not attributable to your firm unless a representative of your firm is involved in constructing the content. If you republish or retweet or favorite, this then may be considered an endorsement by your firm and therefore attributable. So need to be very careful with regard to retweeting and favoriting. In addition to this, FINRA requires that all activity on Twitter be saved for a period of 3 years. The thing to bear in mind is that Twitter does not maintain tweets for more than a couple of weeks. So you'll need to investigate social media monitoring and archiving tool. And there are a number of cost-efficient software solutions and services that can fill this void for you, and we're happy to share that information with you, and we'll provide contact information at the end of this session if you'd like to follow up further. But in short, your profile, any changes to that profile, tweets, retweets, and posts will need to be captured, archived, date and time stamped, tamper-proof in a searchable database. Now to start, we would strongly recommend you visit with your compliance partner, share your desires, your expectations, your concerns, and develop a policy for social networking in general and Twitter specifically that will work for your firm so that your advisors can maintain compliance and that you can benefit from the business building power of social networking and inbound marketing. A reminder, pre-review of profiles and content slated for distribution, periodic real-time reviews of advisor activity, and periodic post-reviews of such activity, and then archiving of all records for the 3-year minimum period. With this as a backdrop, you're now ready to start and take advantage of one of the fastest growing, most significant inbound marketing tools available to us as private practitioners. We believe that done appropriately, your lead generation and client conversion activities will significantly improve. And if you'd like to speak further how to field a compliant Twitter program, please feel free to contact me at the phone number on the screen. Check out our website. And by all means, please follow us at Twitter at Evolve My Firm. Thank you for your time today.